I'm doing negative damage. It's great. I'm
First
fighting
things.
the absolute most epic battle against this Hydro Slime.
There's two things I need to screenshot, and then I need to go back to my own channel and put the Discord link up. Because for some reason the game wanted to have, well, actually the network would have a random error. Okay. Like, it was literally just out of nowhere, too. Like, everything was fine, and then all of a sudden, like, it had a heart attack. Fortunately, it wasn't one that, would keep me off this for a while. Like this, it literally came and went in, like a second. It's still a bit inconvenient, though, because, you know, fortunately, yeah, I was like, but fortunately, when that happened, the cutscene I did ended. I don't want to have to listen to a cutscene again. Especially with one as much talking as
Oh
Fontaine.
yeah, I forgot to do my standard banner summon. Hold on.
Oh, your standard banner somehow. Yeah, I gotta hear this one. It's gonna go gold, and it's gonna be the Skyward Harp or something. Your arrow is gonna be some other weapon that you don't have in Skyward set, like the
It
Skyward
was a
Blade.
sacrificial sword.
This place
Never
looks
mind.
deserted. Guess all the
Sorry, I was
survivors
trying to give
must
you
have
hope and
evacuated
everything. You had such good luck
All that's
earlier,
Well,
and all of a
left
sudden.
I am fine with that being the case.
Could Farina really be here? Let's try to find her as soon as
I
possible.
mean, I wasn't expecting too much after that. After what the game just did.
You said a sacrificial sword. That is the worst. And people really have the sanity to put that on Sink Show and Bennett. Both of them. Bennett does not need as much recharge as people think he does. And the sacrificial sword is worse because what? You're gonna do R2 and then what? Do it immediately after? You can do that in his burst. In fact, if you actually have his burst and you're fighting the Raiden Shogun and you have the 4-piece set that's Electro, you can get that stuff back instantly.
That's Farina, right over there. She really is here all on her own.
Hello, Mr. Doggy. Later, Mr.
Should I just give up?
Okay.
This is all
Now,
meaningless. What was
I
meant
need
to happen
to go
didn't
back down there to
after
that
all.
boy. Fight him.
Everyone's dead. I'm sorry.
Hello, boy.
I'm so sorry. Give up, Farina. There's no point in holding out.
I need to find my cellular device.
I'm sorry. But what can I even do other than to repeat meaningless apologies over and over? Who's that?
Don't worry, Farina, it's just us.
So it is you, blonde traveler from another land. Why, I almost thought you were summoned from that mob of my ignorant subjects. Come to kneel and beg for my forgiveness.
Farina, you were crying just now, weren't you? The tear stains on your face are obvious.
What do you mean, tear stains? Oh, I remember. The show at the Opera House earlier this morning was so moving. I'm still trying to process it. Who did that uncivilized rabble think they were, disturbing my enjoyment of the arts? They even dare to tout their archon. I must teach them a lesson. I can just imagine their twisted and frustrated faces once they realize that I'm nowhere to be found. Oh, and I'm sure Nouvellette and those people from the Marche Chaussee Phantom are freaking out right next to them, too. Of course not.
Hey, there she is! The Hydro Archon's over there! Quick, after her!
Farina, those people seem to be after you.
They are? They're just some rabid fans who want to cut the line because they haven't been able to meet me in person, aren't they? That's against the rules. I can't let them get their way.
Farina just ran off! Quick, we have to catch up with her!
I can't believe that they lost him like
This
that.
should be the place, right? Hey, Farina!
This
There's a
guy
big hiding spot
attacks
over here.
so
Quick,
often.
climb up before the rest of them catch up to you.
Now, you see, now all we need is a character that has hydro shielding, and we should be good.
Don't worry, we have that.
What
It's the
is
Traveler.
This place?
Travel.
Hurry, they're almost here!
Fine, fine.
The only
I
Hydra
suppose
shield
haste
in
is
the game.
warranted. Lead the way.
I feel like that, you know, I legitimately feel like that's what Siege was gonna do.
Man, that was tough. Like, genuinely, I know I'm not putting too much, like, words into this. That boss is actually pretty damn tough.
That's, I guess, a good thing to hear. I don't want to die too fast now.
It's not like, think of it like this. He's not so tough that's annoying, but it's tough enough to make you not just mindlessly kill him.
So you actually have to have a decent strategy against him. Well, I know what that means now. He's gonna be a Spiral Abyss. I'm gonna have to wait.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. He's probably gonna be in his constant powered up state.
Yeah, I can only tell.
As
I'm
he
just
gets a
waiting on
powered
that.
up state, once his minions
so
that are around him, right,
tired.
will power him up.
I totally
Eventually,
thought
he'll
they
turn into a
caught me.
big motherfucker and start like really going at you.
I will see that as soon as I fight him. You say he's already unlocked?
Yeah, he's
I mean,
by
I
the quarter
merely
fontaine.
gave in to the sheer enthusiasm they displayed.
He's right by. He's like in the water.
You're right. Yep, that's a good girl.
Yeah, he's pretty fun though. You just gotta make sure you're
What's
dodging.
happening?
'Cause he does
The
hit a
ground's
lot.
shaking. Is it an earthquake?
Yeah.
You also gotta make
The
sure you have a
quake of this
decent
quake
healer,
suited
because
the
you
flooding in Pulsar,
will get
didn't
fucked
it?
up eventually.
It can't be.
Because you don't, you know,
It's
we don't know
happening
his
again.
attack patterns
Well,
yet,
there's
which
no
seem
need
to be a
worry
lot.
too much
So
about that. Nevertheless made some emergency
Bro just
plans, so the
attacks
evacuation
constantly.
should
It's
go a
like the
lot
first phase of
smoother
the
this
Shogun.
time.
Just, that's all she does. Attack, attack,
so you
attack,
so,
attack.
okay, so you have some. Okay.
But the people of
The second
Pulsar-
phase, you know, she kind of
We've
just stands and
already-
stares at you for like a little bit, then does an attack, stares at you for a little bit, then no, he doesn't stare at you for a little bit.
No,
If
but
there's an opening,
she
he's
stares at me,
attacking.
contemplating how she's gonna ruin the run. She's like, "Oh, let me do that ground tracking attack. Get you every time unless you shield it,
It's true.
or you're in the
I've been
air
investigating
with
the
Keishin or
prophecy for
Kazuha,
hundreds of years.
which is what I had to use."
I once had informants all over Teyvat, searching for clues and feeding information back to me.
Oh, this is much better for a picture. The-
I've tried all kinds of ways to.
I know it has
hold
nothing to do
back
with
the speed.
Genshin, but I was doing
Anything
AI
to
mirror
keep
while
the
this was loading and
coastline from
stuff.
advancing. But all my efforts proved to be futile in the end. Really, the truth has been clear to me for a very long time. We cannot make an enemy of the divine.
Okay.
No matter what we do, the will
Go
of the
back.